Hello everybody and welcome to a brand new episode of That New Toy Smell. I'm your host Mitch Live and I collect action figures. And today we are having a look at another Batman by McFarlane Toys. Now this is Batman. This Batman specifically is from a Build-A-Figure set, where if you purchase 4 specific figures, they come with pieces that you put together to create a 5th figure, the Merciless. The box, just like every other box in this series, stands 11 inches tall with the flap at the back, and it is just 10 inches tall to the top of the box at the front. It features the full clear plastic front with a mostly plastic top to allow some extra light to come in, and it's got some plastic on the side. It's got the DC Multiverse logo, it says Batman, and it's got the McFarlane Toys logo. On the opposite side, it says Batman, Dark Knight's Metal. Dark Knight's Metal. Dark Knight's Metal. It says that here, and it says it here, and I don't know what that means when you look at the back. It shows you the artwork featured on this character card, because each DC Multiverse character comes with a little character card, which we'll see when we pop it open. And this tells you the source material of this card, which is the New Age of Heroes Ashcan edition? The Ashcan? What the f*** is an Ashcan? The source is Forged from Metal, the New Age of Heroes Ashcan editions, which is a 2017 comic. I don't know, I don't read comics. I have no idea what the f*** is the deal with this Batman. Beside the artwork that they feature on the back, they also give you some very rudimentary instructions on how to assemble the Merciless once you collect all the pieces. In case, you couldn't figure out that the legs go down here, and the arms go there, and the head goes on top, and the torso is in the middle, because who would have thought that? Who would have tried that? Definitely not me. And it tells you which pieces come with this particular figure. At the bottom it says, collect them all, and it shows you not the other figures that are available from this toy line. Instead, it shows you the picture of the artwork that's featured on the card that comes with the other figures that you need to purchase to complete the Merciless. So I think it's a really big missed opportunity to not, show the figures that come with this toy line, because that's what you're purchasing. You're not purchasing the stupid f***ing cards that come with the figures. You want to know what the figures look like. Luckily for you guys, we've already reviewed 2 of the other figures from this set, and we've got a 4th one coming down the line, so you will get to see all the figures out of their box, as well as the Merciless and what he looks like when you put them all together. Alright, let's bust this Batman out and see what he's all about. Okay, here we have another Batman from the DC Multiverse toy line. This time, it's Dark Knight's Metal Batman, not to be confused with Dark Knight Death Metal Batman, or just Batman, or the Dark Knight. He looks like Batman. I guess he looks specifically like the Batman from this source material. The only thing I have to go on is this photo right here, and I don't know, what's he, in this photo he's got like blood dripping from his mouth, and he's only got one leg. So I can't really speak to the likeness of this guy. I mean, he looks like a Batman. He looks like a Batman just like all the other thousands and thousands of iterations of Batman that exist. His articulation is fine in the shoulders. Oh, he's even got an extra lower shoulder so his arm can twist in, and he's got elbows and wrist movement. He's got all the regular good movement, and then he's got this midsection movement, which I think looks awkward if you actually turn the figures their midsection, because humans can't turn their midsection this way. So why this is a point of articulation, I have no idea, but this is another typical thing from the DC Multiverse toy line. His cape is clearly like blowing in the wind, and that's how it's always going to be. It is a soft, very movable rubber, but it's always going to be held in this position that it's blowing in the wind. And here are the accessories that this Batman comes with. It includes the card, which they think is more important than the figure, and he comes with 2 axes, which I guess, I don't know, this version of Batman wields axes. I don't know what he does with these axes, considering, I don't know, I thought Batman never killed anybody. He does come with these axes, so let's put them in his hand and see how well he holds them. There's always 2 ways that you can get a weapon in a figure's hand. You either kind of come at it from the side and sort of bend these fingers out while you slip it in, or you go in from the top and you work it in that way. Now, the figure is designed to hold the thing one of those two ways. So if the figure was designed to have sort of a movable fingers here, you wouldn't be able to just jam it in the top. And if the figure's designed to have it gently worked in the top, then you will do damage by trying to work it into the side. This is just something I've noticed by purchasing and posing so many figures. This is clearly a meant to be worked in the top hand-held axe. So that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna work it in from the top. We're gonna work it in nice and gentle, nice and slow. It gets past his index finger very well. But I mean, you can kind of see that the butt of this axe, it's hitting the edge of his next finger there. So I'm gonna try to push the fingers up and work it in gentle, nice and gentle. Yeah, so he doesn't hold that axe. Maybe he'll hold the other axe in this hand. Maybe it is supposed to be one of these worked in from the side jobs. Try working it in from the side. Gently see if his fingers open. Okay, so Batman's left hand does not hold an axe. He's obviously supposed to hold an axe in two hands because he comes with two axes, and the photo shows him carrying two axes. But unless you want to break the fingers off your new figure, I suggest you don't try that. Let's try his right hand. Can't even get it past the index finger, so right hand even tighter than the left hand. You know what? I can feel the handle starting to bend. I'm not doing it. I'm not gonna break this finger trying to show you how the axe fits in, or rather how it doesn't fit in. Way to go, McFarlane Toys! And this Batman comes with two arms that belong to the Merciless. And yeah, these arms are clearly his arms, because you know they've got little hands, and I bet you could guess where these go. But, you know, they show you that nice little diagram on the back. We are just now one figure away from finally finding out what this Build-A-Figure will look like. So like and subscribe and come back. Keep checking back for the last episode in this series. And of course, if you missed the first two, they are already available. That includes The Batman Who Laughs and Robin from Earth 22. Or Earth Negative 22? Is it dash 22 or negative 22? I'm pretty sure it's Earth 22, but why they have to put a dash there to clearly make it read negative 22? Is there an Earth negative 22? I guess I should have put that rant in the last episode. And this brings us to the end of another episode of That New Toy Smell. As always, there will be links in the description below that you can follow to purchase your own Batman by McFarlane Toys. Thanks for hanging out with us on the Toy Shelf, and remember, you're never too old to play with toys.